September 11th, 2001, a Tuesday morning like any other, the sun rose over New York City, casting its golden light on a skyline that had stood for decades. People commuted to work, children headed to school. No one knew that within hours, the world would never be the same. At 7:59 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 took off from Boston. Minutes later, 3 more planes departed from airports across the East Coast. Hidden among the passengers were 19 men, members of Al-Qaeda who had spent years planning what would become the deadliest terrorist attack in American history. At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 struck the North Tower between the 93rd. The impact was catastrophic. Jet fuel ignited instantly, sending a fireball visible for miles. Below, thousands of workers were already at their desks. Above the impact zone, hundreds were trapped with no way out. 17 minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., the world watched in real time as United Airlines Flight 175 banked sharply and slammed into the South Tower. Here was no longer any doubt. This was not an accident. America was under attack. Simultaneously, a third plane tore into the western face of the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia, the headquarters of the United States military. A fourth plane, Flight 3, was headed toward Washington, D.C., but its passengers fought back, using phone calls from their loved ones to piece together what was happening. They stormed the cockpit. The plane crashed into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, killing everyone aboard but saving countless lives on the ground. At 9:59 a.m., the South Tower collapsed. In 56 minutes, the steel structure, weakened by jet fuel fires, burning at over 1,000 degrees, gave way. At 10:28 a.m., the North Tower followed. In less than 2 hours, 2 of the tallest buildings in the world had been erased from the skyline. 2,977 innocent lives gone. In the hours and days that followed, first responders, firefighters, police officers, paramedics dug through the smoldering rubble with their bare hands. Across the city walls, filled with photographs of the missing, candlelight vigils stretched for blocks. A nation held its breath and then wept together. September 11th reshaped the world. The United States declared a global war on terror. Within weeks, military operations began in Afghanistan, targeting Al-Qaeda, and the Taliban airport security was transformed. Overnight, new laws expanded surveillance powers, and across the globe, the question hung in the air. How had the world arrived here, and where was it headed next? Today, where the towers once stood, there are 2 reflecting pools, open wounds in the earth, water flowing endlessly downward into darkness. Around their edges are carved the names of nearly 3,000 souls. 9/11 is not just a date. It is a reminder of what hate can destroy and what courage, grief, and resilience can build in its place.